working. It's working now. Let's do it. I have the music collection ready. Let's play it now. Let me put my earphones. The music is too loud. We can... Let's see in Restream, how is it? Pop out the chat. Yesterday I noticed the music volume was very low, so I'll keep it a little bit higher today. Okay. And who else is here? Hey Shubham, hello. How are you? I'm good, Shubham. I'm good. How are you? How's your day? My day has not been super productive, and I was still struggling with the food poisoning and stuff. And so yeah, last 2 days have gone without much work, but today at least I could go to the gym. Let's just get started immediately. In terms of the progress on posthandle, it was paused. Like I did not do anything yesterday as well, even today. So I don't know, it's just this lethargy of when you publish something, you want to rest a bit, chill out. So today was that kind of a day. Drink ORS. Yes, that's what I'm currently doing. Drinking ORS. It might, my voice also might sound like I'm a little bit struggling with this thing. Oh, by the way, I just found out this thing on Twitter. Someone has created an MCP for Cursor, and now you can create music using this. So what he has done is he has connected his Ableton with an MCP which he has written. So now if you say to Cursor, let's say the example, hey, create a lush 80-second style synthwave track. So now Cursor is talking to the MCP which is running on his machine, and the MCP is talking to the Ableton's API. So now he can create this, you see. And so yeah, this music which is now playing, this is created with the MCP. This one. So this is an AI generated music with Ableton using the MCP on Cursor. I mean, isn't this crazy? You will be good. One watching. Am I too early? Hey Israr, I think yeah, you are right on time. I just started just 1 minute back. How are you doing? Yeah, we are early. Yesterday's Nvidia. That blue robot is crazy. Yeah, Nvidia is pushing out a lot. Like they are making all the OS and kernels for robots. I mean, they are going bullish on that. That's the whole business model, selling GPUs. Let's continue the music which we were playing. I am a Jensen Huang fanboy. Who is not? Varun, hey Varun, welcome. How's the app going, man? I'm really sorry. I'm not fully recovered from my health wise, so I couldn't check it. Divya Raj Singh Vagera. Bro, where am I living? Right now I'm in Uttarakhand, Haldwani. This place, this is my hometown. Divya Raj Singh, that's a big name. Israr, what's happening in the world? I have no clue. Is there new AI in town or AI dropping soon? There are a lot of things happening, Israr. So I just found out this thing. Let me just pause the music. I was just telling about this. So someone has created an MCP server which connects with your Ableton on your machine. So you can see this video. So you see this guy just asking Cursor, create a lush 80-second synthwave track. Now he has created this MCP so it can connect to their Ableton server, and maybe like LLM can interact with the Ableton app. So now it's doing all the thing by itself, and then it creates the synthwave music. He's just opening the tracks, the user. Like it has multiple tracks, so he's just opening it with time, and this music which you are listening is generated with that. So I mean, the possibilities of this are huge compared to like the app which we are using, Suno and all. You can just ask whatever music you want, connect this MCP server, run it locally on your machine, and have Ableton installed or any other music creator synthesizer, and this will do its work. So I mean, how crazy this MCP can be. They become like the full API layer for any LLM to interact with. And I mean, currently we are just sitting on very top of these things. Sorry, on the bottom of these things. There will be much more applications will be coming out very soon with this tech. Okay, Divyanshu, are you working full time at any company? No, not right now. I'm not working on any full time. I'm working full time on my own projects right now. Music को भी छोड़. Shivam, I bunked my electrical test because it was irrelevant, and tomorrow she's taking my private test. So am I cooked? Yes, you are cooked, man. College days, long gone days for us now. I wish for good old days. Just let me check one thing quickly. Yes, it's done. Okay, so where were we? I mean, like, I'm just starting this post handle today in this stream. I haven't worked on it since morning, and I was busy with one other small task in other app, but majorly today has been not that great productivity wise. Like, one of the worst day in the last 20 days or maybe 60 days. I was just the day went so bad. I was counting how many live streams I have done, and I found out I have done 65. This is our 65th live stream, and we haven't taken a break except for Sunday. So I'm thinking of taking a break after doing 70 streams. So on the 70th stream, I'll just pause for a few days and then we'll resume it again. But yeah, I'm thinking like, because I need to, wrap up few things. There is one project which is dragging for a long time, and I have to focus on a little bit of marketing as well. So I'm thinking, because now the momentum is great, I can like sit and work for at least 5-6 hours a day. Today was like how much work I have done. Okay, still like it was not productive day, but I have already covered 3.5 hours of deep work, and now we are here in this 1 hour session. So this will be like counted as 1 hour, could be like 4-5 hours, which is pretty good for me. That's proof has a serious grudge with me. Let's go. All the best, man. All the best on your handling your professor. So I'm thinking let's have some easy wins first. I'll discard this changes. Let's run this app. Also, today is Thursday. Anybody is doing anything interesting this week? Let's keep it here. I'm finally starting to work on my review project. Oh, all the best. It's that review thing where you mentioned people will be rating the websites, and it's kind of like collection of services highly rated, like testimonials, right? I sit in the corner. She says you don't give answers. Okay. So what do we pick today? So yesterday we were finishing up this render issue, and I just want to test it first. Yesterday I think we messed up something. I don't know if it has broken anything. Yarn deploy site. Everything has been deployed to production directly without much testing. This is very, error prone, but what we can do. The idea get from my actual pain. Which idea, Varun? Let's see what happens to the rendering now. I was thinking who would be the first person to ask if they would need such service for their SaaS, and posthandle came to my mind. Sharing a link on Discord. Do have a look now or whenever you can. Oh, okay. Sure. Where is the OSS? I get this from my pain actually. Oh, okay, you are sharing a PDF. Let's see what Varun has shared. Brainstorm. Tory Link, web app desktop converter. Okay, requirement, executive summary. Tory Link reinvents how we transform web applications into lightweight desktop experiences, while incumbent solutions like web catalog rely on bloated Electron framework, resulting memory-hungry application. Tory's Rust-based architecture. This isn't just another web wrapper; it's a fundamentally different approach. The average professional now uses 12+ web app daily. Browser tab management. Okay, current solution. Pack unnecessary chromium. Required. Tory Link gets instructions. Intersection of lightweight core in extension to desktop bridge in browser discovery, one-click installation, deep link architecture, lightweight conversion. This is a very interesting idea, Varun. But how are you planning to make this? Because I mean, what you are making a web to desktop app converter, right? And so web app can be made not just in React. So will it be done with like AI? Like you will have the source code of your app maybe in like built on natively or in React or a Vue or any other framework, and then you give the folder AI will work on and convert it into Tory based app. Or is there any other way which you are thinking of? Looks like for me it is like very technically hard problem to solve at this point, but yeah, if you have thought of some other way, some easier way to manage it, I would love to know. So exporting is again stopping at 89. Yeah, shit, this is bad. Okay, so another one is a SaaS business idea for Israr. Israr, you're okay with sharing it, right? You're shared on general, so I think you're good. This is a SaaS business review and feedback management system. This document presents a SaaS solution designed to help businesses efficiently collect, analyze, and display customer feedback through a structured dashboard or platform enable businesses to create and share customized feedback. Okay. Business can create tailored form based on their services. Multiple forms can be created for different service. Forms can be shared with customers via direct links, QR codes, or website embeds. Direct customer communication. Responses are collected. AI-powered review analysis. AI general insights. Showcase testimonials. How it works. Business sign up to create an account. They set up a feedback form customized to their service. Customers submit their review through the forum. Business view and manage feedback from the dashboard. AI analyzes the response to generate insights and testimonial. Businesses embed testimonial on their website. Would you be willing to pay $10 per month for such a service? We appreciate your feedback. So to be honest, this is a very interesting idea, but I don't think a company like for example, posthandle could be a really good user for this idea, because initially I am not looking for adding more SaaS bills on me and for a problem which is not that big personally for me, but for a company which is at a scale, for them it's a pain because they do a lot of things. They make their own feedback forms and they go through a lot of brainstorming what kind of feedback form work for them. So if you give them a dashboard where they can manage all these forums easily, making this review forums and giving them that dashboard where they can customize it, their product team can customize it, and they can just put an embed of it, so user can, as a user, it becomes easier for them to fill up the review form. I mean, for them it's a very solid idea. So yeah, this is my take. One issue with these kind of ideas is this thing, customers submit their review. So customers are generally do not care on submitting reviews until you push them or you reward them with something. So my 2 cents on this idea would be, if you're making this, maybe give some sort of dashboard where that companies can also incentivize why customers would review their platform. If it's just like, hey, I know you are using this, can you give us a feedback? The as per my apps and all the things where I have worked on, you do not get a lot of response. And if you do not get a lot of response, the product which you are building becomes like not very useful for those companies. So you as a company or you as a product has to give an extra, X factor that you will bring more customer reviews. And what you will do with that, that's your core idea. This is my 2 cents. I mean, very honest 2 cents. Do you have any idea of web catalog? No, I haven't used that like before. Varun, the subscriber, first as a viewer, second some contributions or give feature ideas, third their thinking, changing and getting ideas. This what I'm seeing from your channel, it totally my thought. Varun, the subscriber, first as a viewer, second some contribution or give future ideas, third their thinking, changing and getting ideas. Oh, you mean the users who are watching these live streams? This is the psychology which is happening. I'm glad like this is what's happening. I mean, Israr has already shared this idea very long back. He wrote a very lengthy post about it, and I think I gave him similar kind of feedback back then as well. But I really like this 1-page, proposal. Would you be willing to $10? This is very solid. And the way he's doing like the proper professional way of like going out asking, would you be paying $10? And if he gets like maybe 4 or 5 people who say yes, I would say like give them a link as well, payment link. Hey, pay this and this product is coming out. Varun, I'm sorry, but what? I'm really not sure what's happening with this. And the another thing, so because solving this is a problem for one reason, that is my webhooks are not getting triggered, even they are part of. So I have an old app where the webhook works, AI with Gen Web app, this one. So I'm working on my other screen, guys, right now. It's a secret app. So there is a render API here. Render this one. So what I will do is I will make the render API to use this form, or maybe I will give it to the AI here. Command N. Hey, this is the code from another app where I am using similar render functionality, but here the webhook works. So let's change the code exactly what is I have given in our render file. Make sure we use the original files collection names and webhook URLs. Do not change them, but change other things to exact what is in the render code I have given. This would work, I guess. Oh damn, that's actually a good idea. Incentivizing, really appreciate the input. We'll brainstorm on this. Yeah, I mean, that's what I think of. That will be a good USP selling point, like how your SaaS would help them gain more user insights. Because I've worked with the startups and they are always hungry for these user insights and what we can do with there, how to get user insights. Most of the time we are always blinded because user do not give a good feedback, to be honest. Like if you ping me a lot, show me a screen, hey, give me feedback, I'll just submit it, whatever comes to my mind, top of my mind. I will only give review if I find it difficult. Like if I find your product bad, then only I will review it because I'm frustrated. So frustrated reviews are always present, but constructive feedbacks are not available, which help products grow. So yeah, maybe we can do something on that. Cap IQ app is working, but on web is the rip. But on web, but there is no web app. There is only, so web is just a landing page. We can forget it if it's not working. But the desktop is working. That's what we want. Grok is rocking the Twitter fan wars, giving crazy replies. Yeah, I noticed. I saw the Grok. Grok has gone crazy. It's so unfiltered. I mean, I'm scared to even talk to it now. Okay, so it has done its thing. Let's see what it has changed. Test webhook, we don't even need this. H264 is fine. Webhook explicitly include this. We have this. Then a make request, which is about lambda progress, which is also fine, right? So we have render, then we have a progress API. Do we need the progress now, as we have added the progress API on the render file? Also, if not needed, can you change its implementation where it is used? Let's start a poll. So today I've got like 5 users on Memathon. I think from my video only, because I haven't done any marketing so far. Pin message. And someone was asking me, hey, what if some like big creator got access to this and they start participating? Wouldn't they have a advantage because they have a higher following? I think I got a message on my YouTube channel, and I don't know how to tell them. Like, I have to reply to them now. What should I say? Because technically, yes, they have a higher advantage compared to someone who is just starting out. Of course I did. Yes, Shubham, you did. I'm waiting for you another meme. Hind, hey Hind, you're back. Nice. And waiting for leaderboard. Yeah, John Cena. Oh, okay, what it is saying. Yes, we still need the progress file. The render file includes the get progress utility function for client-side usage, but it still needs a server endpoint to call. The progress file provides that server-side endpoint. In render, we have added a client-side API progress. The progress file is actually API. Okay. Got it. This is good. Easy win for happy life. That's the plan. Get a bigger fish. Yes. I'm a small fish, man. I'm a very teeny fish who is trying to survive in these scraps. Okay, so what happened to our render? There is no error, right? This is fine. So accept this, and I hope there is no such error. Cool. Yeah, smaller fishes needs to do hard work to become a bigger fish. That's how the game works. And posting reels. Yeah, that's the plan. Now webhook is there, right? So I have a webhook code also. Maybe I can give this webhook code to this render webhook. Where is our webhook? Webhook. I have this webhook code. No, wait. This is the webhook code from other app. Please use this except for the collection names and data. We need to update what we have in the original file. Let's see if it works. Whereas people with John Cena following them post one reel and get the first prize. Shubham and Samrata are here. I don't know why I have been thinking they are one person. Sorry guys. Bro, fasting affects the mind of a person. Shubham, Shubham starts some random topics from somewhere. Like one is going on some other direction, then suddenly he'll say, you know what? Sun is brighter in the evening at 4 p.m. And suddenly the whole conversation is, now he starts on that direction. I like this music. Oh, by the way, I have my ukulele today. You guys want to listen? Wait, I was learning a new pattern while our AI is working. This is what I'm currently learning. I'm thinking the place where I'm going, maybe I'll carry my uke as well. Bro, I feel disrespected and respected at the same time. Shubham is a guitarist as well. He might be judging me now. Okay, video download link, which is good. Admin Firestore fields that timestamp, that is good. Render download link and repost videos, which is good. I'm thinking I'll have to test it now. If this works, I'll be so happy. Let's say deploy lambda. No more attack channel. Wow, multi-skilled man, right? This is not a skill, man. This uke is so simple. Maybe I'll do a live stream someday, sitting somewhere in the mountains alone and just playing music. That's it. Play C, G, A minor and F. Yeah, I was playing that only. So this is G, this is A minor, F, G, C. But yeah, I'm just focusing on this rhythm pattern which I'm trying. I really like this rhythm because you can play a lot of songs if you just practices a lot. And right now my rhythm is there, but I can't sing with it. So I'm like learning to sync up and start singing. And once I get there, it will be fun. Like then I'll be free to do whatever I want with it. Why bro always flexes his jawline in every thumbnail? Oh shit, is it? No, I'm not flexing. I mean, you know what happened? I know, I will tell you how these pictures are created. So one day I was just wearing this shirt and the light was there and I asked my friend to click a picture of me, and then we I clicked like 10, 11 pictures, and all the pictures were from that day, and he asked me to like keep changing my poses, and I was just posing, and now I have all these like in just one folder. So I just pick and drop, whatever feels right. By the way, how's this movie Kataka? Have it on my list for pretty long. Saw on your story today. Hey, I really want to talk about this movie. So today, what happened? My brother was watching Truman Show, the Jim Carrey movie, and we both love it. And he was just rewatching it. I said, "Hey, did you?" So I was. He said maybe Jim Carrey wrote this movie. I said, "No, Jim Carrey is not a writer." Then I found out. I just googled and I found out that movie was written by someone else. And I wanted to know who this person, what other movies he has written. And I saw he has written Gatka, and Gatka is like one of my all-time favorite movies. So then I asked him, "Hey, did you watch Gatka before?" He said, "No, I haven't." I said, "Yeah, we need to watch it now. You have to watch it." And I saw in Amazon Prime it was not available. It's available only on rent. You have to pay 99 rupees. I said, "I'm paying, and we are watching it right now because it's that good." And my brother is into like space travel and all. He likes all these kind of movies. So we just sat there, we watched it, and to be honest, Gatka is a movie I watched it when I was like at a time when I was very unsure of what to do in my life and how to like make a balance with work and life and all. Kind of like at a struggling time, you can say, very discomforting struggling time. And I saw one night Gatka. That night I couldn't sleep, and it created some sort of a neural network in my brain that night, and since then it's been one of my favorite movies. The main lesson from that movie is whatever you do, just go 100% on it. Do not have any backup plan, which is sometimes not the right thing, but sometimes you need to think that way. Like sometimes you have to make choices where you have to just go all in, and that's the main theme of Gatka, which I really loved. Like it helps you to not be fearful of what ifs. Shubham, you also know how to play. I fell so talentless. I think CGAMF minor is the best tune. Yeah, I mean, you can play any music with this tune. Scenario, I use a website daily and sometimes I wish I had a dedicated desktop app for a better experience. Here, the web catalog plays a key role, converting website into a desktop app using Electron for dynamic app creation. Even C is good, but you need practice. Okay, every time we have to open web catalog, search for the website and then install it. But I'm planning to build a browser extension that analyzes the user's history and suggests websites they frequently visit for conversion into desktop apps. Users can also create apps directly from the extension with deep link support. Yeah, I'm still not very sure how the tech would work behind it. I used to have a menu bar app, which is called, I think, Menu Bar X, where you can give a link to any website and it just is on your menu bar app. So I had, I think, Twitter on my menu bar. So I used to just click on that app. It used to show me Twitter. Did I do a... Yeah, I have already done it. Let's publish it. What the fuck? Are you 12 years old? Bro, I'm 18. Shivam, you're 18 and you're playing guitar from 12 years? Earlier, I was very unaware of how old a 2-year kid is, but I recently met a 2-year-old kid. I don't think that person can play a guitar. Someone said if you want to be good at something, be obsessed, no way around. Exactly. Yeah, but playing guitar for 12 years made me stick to it. Again, 12 years. I forgot to tell you all, just today I got my DL delivered. This joke doesn't work anymore. Congrats, Israr. Congrats for your driving license. Something like that only. Oh, okay. Nice one. But how will Tori help there? Because, okay, I get it. So the basic idea is you are kind of making a web app wrapper only, where in Electron you would have the full packaged app would be a little bit huge. But if you build it with Tori, that app will not be that big because, well, Tori is packaged smaller. But the core idea is same. You will only be wrapping up the website into a browser internally in a Tori app. Get it. I get it. After consuming 500 premium requests from Cursor, are we still able to use it? Yes, you can enable price based option. I have already enabled it. I have like crossed a lot this month. Let me show you. Yesterday only they billed me for that. One thing I hate about Cursor is they just sign you out. Maybe their token strategy is a little bit stricter. So here is my plan. I have already consumed all the 500 credits. I am at $26 usage of my $40 limit. So you can enable this usage based pricing and then you can use this. I don't know what happened, but I have only used 4 GPT 4.5 preview requests, which have costed me $8 this month. This is insane. This is just insane. $8 for GPT 4.5. So never use GPT 4.5. And then the maximum cost is from 262 extra fast premium request, which is fine. Well, I use this a lot, 3.6 and 3.7. And the another cost is from 145 premium tool calls, which is also fine. I think the max, they are saying I have used only 3. Maybe this is not updated properly because it will be much more than this. But yeah, I'm like increasing my limit because, well, I'm working on like 3 projects right now. So yeah, makes sense. 60, okay. I'm 16 light years old. Okay, Divyanshu, actually I'm planning to work on a project to make me busy with losing my streaks. Oh, okay, so you just want to keep working on different projects so that you keep continuing. So right now 43% people are saying they have not submitted a meme. Guys, what is stopping you? Just make one small meme. I know you all are very creative and you always have something to say on these chats, so much funny things. Just make a meme out of it. Maybe something funny about these streams only. I would really love that to watch. So I'm really liking when these videos are popping up. I know it's just a start right now, but again, I have to see the logs. I'm looking at my logs because let's see if this thing is working. I need to check. Right, let's export this. You have reached the limit of 20 videos on the basic plan. Please upgrade to export more videos. What do if you upgrade plan? Okay, in upgrade plan it's taking me to some weird. This is good. So first time I think it worked. So let's go to the dashboard and clean up some things. So yeah, here it is, video limit. Next video on Dev's channel is how to play a guitar. They say unlimited slow request. What does it mean? Slow request means they put you on a queue. So you don't want, so queue means like if there is space available for your request to process, it will be processed. Otherwise you will be in a huge queue. Most of the time it's quick for Indians because our Indian time is, I think its Cursor is not so popular in India. This is just my speculation based on the speed. But once the US time starts after like 8 p.m, it becomes so slow. So that's what they mean by slow queries. You will not be, your queries or your requests will not be prioritized. You would put behind a like first come first serve kind of queue. Okay, let me just quickly go to Firestore database to remove these. Dave, let's do a Google Meet and make that video so Israr can learn guitar. Good evening, sir. Hey, Kashyap. Good evening. How are you doing, man? Which stream? Google Meet. I am not really good at guitar. So yeah, I can just play for my own fun. I don't even play with like, if people are around, they will judge me. What this guy is doing. This is not guitar. This is not how guitar sounds. You didn't enter the collection ID. It is. Okay, let me do it now. It should work now. They will teach me how not to play. No render tracking found for this. Why? What happened? It's again stuck at 89. 90. Yes, we are talking. No render tracking found for render ID. This. Oh wow, we have a 56 MB video. Let's see. It should be somewhere around 70 seconds, which means this video should be 1 minute and 10 seconds or something. But is it? Which is good. So this time it was good, but there is two again issues I have found here. Two major issues which we are facing. This whole app you made by vibe coding, Chirag, kind of, yes. You can watch all our streams. So every time like I'm just talking and just talking to AI, that's how we have reached here. I don't even know what that means. Shubham is yapping from start to end. Shubham, you said your hand is broken. How is it, man? Is it recovering well? So this is okay. This is fine. But there is again this issue. You know, I'm losing my mind on this webhook issue from last 3 days and it's still not working. Now I'm getting this error as no render tracking found. Why? There is a tracking ID. I've given it to you. Creating a new document where it has created the new document. AI video user post handle videos. But does it? I don't think this video worked for some reason. It's good. Oh, okay, nice that it's recovering because someone heard him playing guitar. But you refactor it after, right? But you refactor it after. I mean, yes, sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. I mean, I don't actively work on it on the daytime. Not by actively, I mean, I have never set like whole day just to work on this project. Generally, I just ask AI to do all the things and I just observe if the thing which AI is doing is right or not. I make sure, you know, I'll show you one thing. Because this is very concerning, guys. Anybody who is working with AI, this post is very, very concerning. Let me show it to you. Vibe coding problem. Yes, so this is the problem with vibe coding. Anybody who is doing it, be very serious, and even I have to like lock couple of my things, make them secure before I start promoting. That's the reason I'm currently not pushing or talking about these things a lot in public, because this can happen. So this guy, he started doing vibe coding. He built a product just with cursor, talking to it. And then he posted this. Ever since I started to share how I built my SaaS using cursor, random things are happening. Maxed out usage on API keys. People are bypassing their subscription, creating random shit on DB. As you know, I'm not technical, so this is taking me longer than usual. And before this, like he posted, I think on 15th March of 2025, that my SaaS was built with cursor. AI is no longer with an assistant. It's also the builder, which got 52,000 views. And then everything just came crashing. And this happens. I have experienced this in my previous startup as well. Once you start talking a lot about your products, then some people find it amusing, or some people find it like funny to break your shit, and they will start breaking it. Now they do not know the level of damage they will do to you, because they are just doing it for the fun. They know how to run these scripts, they have all these tools available which they are playing with. They may be like ethical hackers, but sometimes on your backend, if you have written something, for example, if they found out an API which is not very well protected, not very well rate limited, but it harms you in terms of like your API of your, or your AI cost is being going up. If someone hits it for a million times and you're calling your AI call for a million times, that will be a bill costing you just for their fun. So I mean, we have to be very secure on these cases. Wherever you have any API call which is billable, make sure you have a proper notification, proper rate limiting on those calls. I mean, rate limiting should be a first standard on all your endpoints. And after that, captcha verification, limits, security rules, all these things should be on place when you are starting to talk about your product. And this is what I'm going to do the next thing. Blinken, hey Blinken, welcome man. A-holes, yes man, these guys are a-holes. Like, I don't know what they get out of it, but I mean, well, people are people. Happy life, yo, just came back home, traveled 400 kilometers, enjoyed my day and tried new things, ate ramen and sushi for the first time and went to an anime shop. Wow, happy life, you had a pretty good day today. Where did you travel to? 400 kilometers. Yeah, I like sushi. I'm a vegetarian, so I like veg sushi, which is only a concept I think in India. Outside, it's like sushi is made of fish only. So I don't know what happened here. Bro, you in Japan? Yes, thanks for the explanation, but I am also sometimes concerned. Yeah, we have to be a little bit careful when AI is doing all of our work, because AI will only do what we ask it to do. Maybe an audit by an AI is important. My main goal is, whenever I have an API call which is going to call AI or any service, for example, this render API call, this is going to cost me. So if someone finds out how to hack my render API call, I'm cooked, because then they can bill me up anything on my AWS. Even I'm talking it here, this is not that great. Like, if someone is listening it, they might start, investigating on this. But yeah, I do have to make sure that API call is rate limited. There is like captcha verification. Nobody can, bypass it easily. Bring it goes. Didn't that guy also didn't have his API keys hard coded and not in an env? Yeah, that could be a thing. If never hard code your API keys. So one thing is, Blinken. So if you put your keys on .env, right, that doesn't mean they are not going out in your client app. .env only means that when you are putting it on GitHub or your team is using, so your team doesn't have access to your API keys. Everyone doesn't have access. So for example, if I'm hiring a freelancer, I can give them any other environment keys compared to the production keys. So the .env is used for that only. .env is just key management, but your keys are, if you put your API AI keys on env, that means they are on your client side, which we should not do. For that, we have cases, all your API keys, which are hard, like APIs, which are, I'll show you one example. Okay. This is a very, very interesting thing. I'll tell you what happens. So let's say this is your web app, which is an AI app, right? This is an AI app. So you send a message from here, right? So this is what we are talking about, a case one. So let's say this is case one, where you have an .env file or hard coded. Both are same thing. API key. So in your code base, you have a .env or a hard coded API key, which means your API key, let's say it is SK123. This is your API key. It will be part of your API request here. If you have integrated, this OpenAI or any other API, LLM APIs, your and you're calling it directly from your web app, then your API key is directly in your app only, and anybody can read your source code of your web app. It's very easy. Even you can read the source code of an Android app. Even if you can read the source code of an iOS app. It will not be very well structured, but you can. I have done that. I have the word is so complicated. Deobfuscation of your code. That can be done. So anything which was on your client, anybody can read it. By anybody, I mean people who are crazy to read your code. Not like a general, layman or a user. They can't. But if you give it to me, your app, I can go and start hunting your API key. I can find it out if it's in the code or if it's in the .env, which you are saying. So to save this, what we generally do is you put your API keys on your server. You put a server here, and all your LLM calls should contain your API key here. So they have no connection to your web app. Now how your web app will do, your web app will call your server. Then your server will call the other LLM service, which will go out. The LLM service will return your request, and then the server will return your request back. Now, why we do this? Because here you can implement some logic in this part, right? Which could be rate limiting, and that could be CAPTCHA verification. Then there could be, authentication, authorization that you will already do. So this is the benefit of having your own server, that all the calls which are going from your app should bypass through this middleware, which is in your server, basically the entry point of your server. And then your server makes all these calls to the outside services. So your client app, even if anybody has the full code, they can't do anything because your services are served like properly from the backend. You look stressed. How was your day? Happy life. Thank you for noticing, man. So I'm struggling with that food poisoning still. I did not get fully recovered. Today was not very productive day, and that's why that stress is because I couldn't do much work, and the days when I don't do much work, the dopamine is less. I only watched this movie in the day, which was the fun part, and I still hit the gym because yesterday I didn't go. So yeah, two productive things: just watching a movie and hitting the gym. That was the thing. Apart from that, I was just sitting here, doing nothing. My.env is on the git ignore list. Yeah, so git ignore means it's not going to your GitHub. But I mean, if you're working on a solo project, like for me, right, it doesn't matter if I put my envs in git ignore or directly hardcode, because I'm working alone in my project. So nobody's there who will know about my keys. So it's okay if I even hardcode it, which I should not, which I don't as well. I don't hardcode my keys, but putting on env only makes it secure within your team. Isra, yesterday I realized with white React project I have been exposing the environment variables on frontend, and it's very easy to access. Env files for frontend is not secure at all. Yes. This request should be proxied through backend. Yes. Of course, I'm still in development though. Cool. Got it. Thanks for telling. I haven't got that far in my app dev yet. Cool. So, but yeah, let's all be a little bit, safe on this side and try to have a security mindset as well, because there are people out there who are trying to harm our apps, and they are not going to do it for money. I'll tell you another story which happened when I was working on this startup. Someone, I don't know if I have told this in previous streams or not, but someone found out our OTP calls. Our app used to have an OTP where you give your phone number and then you get an OTP SMS. Now OTP SMS is a priced call. You get every SMS will be costed to us for that, right? And we were using Twilio back then. So someone found out our OTP call is not rate limited, and they started 1 million requests, and they were receiving these million of messages. And I got so panicked, and I thought what to do. We just immediately rate limited the call. But they found out a hack, because even if you rate limit, right, these guys can spin up these proxy servers, and even your rate limiter can be broken. So that's what they did. They started rate limiting, breaking our rate limits. Then I found out, okay, what can we do now? Because they can do anything with this API. I found out many other apps also have same flaw. Even if you open any website which has an OTP system, you can just check what is their OTP call, and you can spam them, and it will be costing them money. Big companies do not care about it. I don't know why. But for us as a startup, it was a huge bill. I think we got a bill of, I think, $500 or something, which is huge for a startup just to pay as a fun money. So what I did was I created an algorithm on the client side, like a black box algorithm, very complex. So every time you make a request from the client side, you have to bypass through that algorithm, which takes a lot of client side requests, client side data, and it checks if you are sending this request and it's a valid request, and then only it will be made to the server. Now, anyone who has a hacky mindset, they can check and read the code and go through this, how this is working, how this timestamp is calculated using this algorithm. But I know these guys, these kiddies, script kiddies, they do not want to spend that much time. So they never went into that, and all the spams were stopped from our side. So yeah, rate limit did not stop it, but our client side protection algorithm stopped it, which I wrote myself. So 5 people have submitted meme for Memeathon, 5 have not. Guys, I mean, it's fun. Let's do it. It's fun for everyone. We can even watch some of them here. It's cool. Wow, crazy stories. Issues after issues. So now I have an issue why this is getting blacked out, and I'm pretty sure the reason is, I kind of know the reason, you will see it here in the network tab. If I reduce it, you will see here. Oh no, it's not. Oh, maybe here. Yeah, every every single move is rendering it multiple times, and then because the page has been rendered so much, something is happening on the video view. By the way, loved your story. Thanks. This made me think deep. See ya from my side. It was an eventful day for me. We'll get back to grinding from tomorrow. Awesome. Happy life. Thank you for joining. I'll see you tomorrow, man. It was so interesting. I stopped yapping. I wish I could finish this webhook issue today, but I don't know what's happening. Now it's saying that render ID is missing because for some reason the creating of the document is not working. So where is this render call? I got this log on my server. I noticed the render data is not inserted in the right collection. Can you update what is happening here? We are almost in the end of the stream, and I'll be just leaving in a while. Updating existing document. Okay, it's now updating as well, which is good. GitHub saved me again last night. I was working on my app and going through the code looking for possible errors and redundant code, and me when Claude 7 broke it and it wouldn't do anything for me. Yeah, this is also what I'm noticing on Twitter as well. Someone created a vibe coded app and he wrote like after 4 months, Cursor just removed everything, every line of code from his project, and now all the 4 month of his hard work is gone. To me, it felt like very very new, and because to me it's like it's not possible, like nobody can do that, because there is Git, right? Git is just used for that. But then I thought, okay, maybe there are people out there who are using these coding tools, but they don't know what Git is, and they are just starting from in a raw folder, and they're talking to AI, and whatever AI is doing, they're just saving it. And then I understood, okay, this could be a real problem for them. So yeah, I mean, anybody who is working with any project, you should always have a Git installed immediately, and any change which you do, just commit locally. Do not push to GitHub if you don't want to, but locally you should have a history of all the changes in your project. Blinken code, 5 hours spent breaking it and fixing it. I got it fixed at midnight last night. Awesome. That's cool, Blinken. So yeah, guys, I think it's my time. I'll be leaving now. I am very sorry to, like, this is still not working. I'm very sad as well that we are leaving at unfinished thing, but I will try it tomorrow. Today was not that great day, and we'll do it better next day. So yeah, thank you for joining. I'll see you tomorrow. Have a